fuck?
Greetings and welcome to Analog Allies, episode 34. This will be a little bit off the rails. We don't really have any topics. I've been inundated with stuff the past 48 hours. I don't even remember what I did earlier this week, but we'll find some stuff to talk about. I'm RGT85, joined as always by Brett. Brett, how we doing?
Doing good. Just hanging out. Played a lot of video games today, which is always good.
Yeah, I did too for a specific system. Let's give a shout out to the channel members in the building: Pickle Rick, Jazzman, Craziness. I saw Brian in here as well. Lydia's in the house. I think I got everyone. There are two streams because one is a vertical stream for cell phone users and one is a horizontal stream for computer users. So we're giving people options here. It is a new feature that is but some people are watching on their phone and they're not at home. It's a new feature on StreamYard. I've seen a couple people use it, so I figure why not try it out. Brett, is there anything you would like to talk about?
I mean, I have my list from my other podcast yesterday of news and stuff I could go down. You want me to just pick one?
Yeah, do some of that and we'll take it from there.
All right, well, there's one thing you definitely do not give a flying shit about, which is the Zelda movie photos that they officially released. Because you do not care about any Nintendo movies at all.
I don't really care about video game movies at all.
Yeah. I mean, this one's probably the most interesting, I feel like, out of a lot of video game movies because it's taking on such a unique IP to turn into a movie. Because Link never really has much of a personality. He rarely talks. And I'm assuming he's going to be a full-blown character in this movie. So, yeah. And did you see any of the behind-the-scenes footage that like a random TikTok user uploaded?
Well, that's kind of why they ended up
doing those photos.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why they ended up doing that.
Yeah, it seemed like it. Like the timing was like right after that happened, and that was going viral. But I gotta say, in terms of the costume design, they're killing it with how it looks, in my opinion. What do you think?
I don't care. I didn't even really look at the stuff.
You just don't care. How are you not even slightly interested in how a live action Zelda movie is gonna be?
I watched half of the Mario movie and that was it. I didn't even finish it. I don't know. I would rather play a game than watch a movie about a game.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Games are the best form of storytelling, in my opinion. But I still think this is just so interesting to see actually happen after all this time. Live action Zelda.
Delco Dudley in the house. Thank you for becoming a YouTube channel member. Appreciate that, broski. You will have access to the after show. It is on the post page of this channel, and you can then click that when we're done here and ask whatever the fuck you want.
Angel,
but yeah. Oh. No, go ahead.
Angel Watch 6449 said, looking forward to Fallout Season 2. Honestly, out of all the video game stuff I've watched, I think Fallout Season 1 might have been the best that I've seen of a video game adaptation. Did you watch? No, you didn't watch it. No.
What are you talking about?
But it was very good. I actually really liked it. And the reason why I like it is because it's a unique story that takes place within the game franchise. It's not retelling a story like how The Last of Us did. The Last of Us.
Thank you.
They should have.
Sorry.
Talking to your maid.
Yeah.
I just knew. I just brought up maids right before we started. Anyway, The Last of Us retold the story of the game. While it's a good story, I love that story. We didn't need it retold in almost the exact same format because of how like like the fidelity of The Last of Us was just so good. It already felt like a movie or a TV show.
Well,
So with
they made it.
Fallout,
They also made it gayer, right? Like, wasn't one of the characters who may have been implied as gay was like very gay in the show?
He was more than implied as gay. He was gay in the game, but we didn't see any of his gayness.
Okay.
It was like it was just he was gay and that was it. But in the show, they did make this very like it was like a romance story between two guys. And
it's fine. Nothing wrong.
It was a lot of people's favorite episode. I didn't like how it deviated so far away from what story they were telling and the story of the game, because I really liked Bill in the game. Like Bill's personality in the show was very similar to the game, which was great. But seeing Bill and Ellie, like the way they played off of each other in the game, we didn't get to see any of that in the show, and that's what bothered me.
What about Bill and Ted? Brandon Christian, member for 39 months, almost your age and month supported. Hope you're good. Hey man, even if I wasn't, you wouldn't know.
Magnum N8F says he skipped that episode, and that's what's interesting is you could literally skip that episode if you're watching the TV series, and it would not affect the story at all whatsoever.
That is interesting. I mean, I'm not going to watch it. I understand the show or the story of the game, and if I wanted to experience the first story of The Last of Us, I would just play the game.
It's definitely the better way to experience that story.
Like I'm sure that the Zelda movie is going to kind of be like its own little story or whatever, but it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, what are we doing here? Are we going to go, just the basic, here's Zelda, here's Link, here's Ganon.
She gets taken
by Ganondorf. You save her. Is he going to talk? Stuff like that. Like, I think there's a lot of questions.
Talk.
I think there's a lot of questions that remain.
I do think in the movie, calling it, they're going to make some type of reference, at least in the beginning, before he's opening up to Zelda. She's going to be like, "You're not really much of a talker." They're going to say something like that. I promise you.
Fairbanks, member for 16 months. Will Steam Machine have Game Pass? If so, what's Xbox at that point? I'm curious about emulation options on it. Love the show and information, guys. Thank you, Fairbanks. Yeah, it's a great title for this video.
It's an interesting thing. It will have Game Pass Cloud if you want to do that, but it will not have native Game Pass unless you uninstall Linux and install Windows.
So it could have Game Pass.
But nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to do that. Why do you keep acting like the casual gamer is going to do that? I keep telling you, this is going to appeal to people at first. And then they're going to realize, oh, wait, I can't play any of these games that I like on the Steam machine. And then they're going to be like, why? Like, what's going on? Yeah, you can dual boot. Retro, but I still think that is out of the realm of a casual gamer. We're talking casual gamers here. This is not going to be a mass market item. Which I've been wrong plenty of times in the past.
We know, pal. We know.
But you really think that this could become a mass casual gamer item?
I never said that. But here's the thing.
I'm not saying it even has to be that.
The Xbox consoles aren't anymore either. The next one's not going to be a mass casual device.
I guess we'll see how it goes. If they don't learn how to market, that's not going to happen. But I don't think Valve cares about this selling like even in Xbox numbers, like an Xbox Series X. It doesn't need to sell 30 million units. I think they're happy with Steam Deck's 5-6 million or something. Is that estimated?
They are.
They're probably plenty happy with that. If this could hit those numbers, maybe 10 million, they're loving it because it's just keeping people locked into their ecosystem. But I still think that when it comes to very casual gamers, most who are on PlayStation now, they're going to pick this up and then realize, oh, I can't play like out of the box. Technically, you can play it if you put in the work, which nobody will want to. You can play Call of Duty and Madden and Minecraft and Fortnite, but out of the box, you cannot play those games. And I
What
think
does that say? Can you read that comment, please?
I've installed Windows on my Steam Deck. We exist. I agree. I was going to do the
Interesting.
same thing. Anyone listening or live right now watching this podcast is not a casual gamer. Like, they're not.
Can you read this comment?
Gabe Newell got caught with a sausage in his anus.
But yeah, so I mean, I guess we could segue into that because I saw Linus Touch Tips
Oh, yeah.
is kind of putting out there that it's not going to be a cheaper device. I don't know how much stock I'm putting into that though.
That's scary because this would appeal to me at $400 or $500, but if we're talking $800-900, no.
Right. Yeah. Like, but I mean, okay, it's the price of a PC. You could buy a $200 PC right now. I go get one off of Amazon right now for $200. So like, I don't know. I know he said, oh, like consoles, and then people acted weird in the room, but it's like it's not like they're gonna be like, oh, Linus Touch Tips, yeah, we'll just fucking, we'll tell you everything. Like, come on. Like, there has to be some secrecy involved in it. They're not ready to talk about a price point yet. And I think right now we're in just the realm of speculation. There's been everything from, $500, $400 if they're willing to take a loss on it. There's a lot of different ways it can go. And I'm not saying that it won't be like super expensive, but I can't imagine the point of it if it is.
Yeah, same. Like I really did not expect this device to be in the even $700 range. Like I was expecting more $500. I feel like
there's two SKUs.
Yeah, isn't there apparently a SKU without a controller?
Yeah, and there's the 512 and then the 2 terabyte. The 2 terabyte is going to be your premium one.
Yeah, that's going to be probably definitely higher. But I also heard there might be a SKU where that's just the console, no controller for cheaper, which would make sense because a lot of people have. It's like since it's a PC, technically it'll work with like any controller you have. So that's a good option in my opinion.
Yeah, so we just kind of got to wait and see with that. I guess I'll talk about Kirby.
Yeah. I can hear you, but I got to go pee. Sorry.
All right, you have fun. Why don't you just pee on the floor? Yeah, it's not for me, man. I don't get it. Like, it's not a racing game, but there's 2 racing modes in it. Oh, it's a party game. Okay. I mean, doesn't make it necessarily great. Like it's okay. If you're a fan of the first game, you'll probably like it. If you're a fan of Kirby, you'll probably like it. But the problem is, and I really wanted to talk about this more, but I didn't for whatever reason. I don't like that it feels like Smash Brothers. Like the menus are Smash Brothers. The sounds are Smash Brothers. The unlocks are done like Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers works because there's so much content from so many different iconic franchises. Kirby is a great franchise, but I don't give a fuck about Banana Waddle Dee and fucking this, that, and the like. It doesn't hit the same as like unlocking like Simon Belmont or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like, I don't know.
I mean, I do like Sakurai's like menus and stuff. Like when it comes to how clean they look. Like he even did it in Kid Icarus.
They're boring. Cool. I think they're boring as shit.
His menus feel so unique in my opinion. But
you have
if
to
they're
like travel around for it.
That is true.
I mean, you could set how many laps you want, but like air ride mode, you literally just pick a course. And then you choose how many laps you want to do, and then you go with 5 other.
If they're treating like these Kirby characters, like when they're unlocked, like Smash characters, that's pretty crazy. I haven't played the game.
It is.
So
it's exactly what they do. No, Mario Kart World is a better game. Mario Kart World needs more content for sure, but Mario Kart World is a better racing game. You could say that Kirby Air Riders is a better party game. You could say that Kirby Air Riders, the City Trial, is better than Mario Kart's open world, and I will agree with you. But as an actual racing game, Mario Kart World is a better racing game. And I think overall, okay, I probably put 40 to 50 hours in Mario Kart World. I'm not putting anywhere near that in Kirby. Like I pretty like I'll check out city mode a couple more times and then like I'm done with that. Like
Yeah. I feel like it was overpriced too. Like, I don't know.
I mean,
$60, I feel like would have been more appropriate.
But
it's a game where you use
you're not
two
getting
buttons.
that anymore. And it'll still sell. You know, you know, some people it got a better Metacritic score than the original game did.
What's it at? Do you remember?
Last I looked, it was at 78.
So it's considered pretty good. So
it depends who you ask.
Yeah.
You know, review scores. Oh, now it's up to 79.
Damn, almost made the 80s. So close.
But yeah, like, you know, if someone's like, I love this game, I won't argue with them. Like, whatever, that's cool. But for me, it's just like, nah.
Yeah. I don't know. I love the original as a kid, and then my son plays the original still. But maybe I'll see if this ever goes on sale for like $10, $20 off.
No, never.
I'm lucky.
That's never going to happen.
You don't think it'll ever be $10 off?
No, $10 off? So
yeah.
$60?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant $10 to begin with.
Oh, no. Never. So yeah, I don't know. I hopefully, like, maybe one day they'll make a demo so that I can.
They had it.
They
did an open trial.
Yeah, but it was like you could miss it. Like, I'm hoping maybe they'll do a demo so if my son plays it and if he really loves it. I know, but he wasn't here.
Well,
if he plays it and loves it, at some point I'll buy it for him. But right now, it's not really. It doesn't feel justified to me.
Yeah. It's what has the fucking StreamYards does. But yeah, I could live without Kirby Air Riders. It's, you know, if it never came out, like, I'd be okay. You know.
Yeah, I still think this was very weird timing coming right off of Mario Kart World. They could have saved this game for next year.
It's a Switch 1 game. All these games are Switch 1 games. They're all Switch 1 games.
Nintendo's known to sit on games when they're completed. That's what I've heard, at least. And they should have sat on this one until like next year, in my opinion.
God, maybe there's a reason why they didn't do it.
Maybe next year's stacked. Guess we'll see. Anyway, you want me to tell you what else was on this list?
Yeah, that's fine.
Nintendo says it didn't intend to stop third-party Switch 2 docks from functioning after the recent firmware update.
Firmware update? What is that?
Firmware.
I don't really care about this topic.
Okay, next up. Tomb Raider randomly stealth dropped on not just Switch 2, but Switch 1, which is where I would have played this 5 years ago on Switch 1.
I bought it.
I want to because it was really cheap, but I literally just replayed this game on Xbox.
It's weird. It's kind of weird. There's some nasty checkerboarding.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, like
horrible.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. And it's not. It's almost more like it's called Definitive Edition, but there is a Definitive Edition that came out on the PS4 and the Xbox One, but it's more like the 360 version, but 60 frames.
Like, I thought, and it's in 4K, right? Like, it's basically running the 360 version in 4K 60, and it doesn't. Hang on, sorry.
The aliens are coming to get him. Yeah, it's weird. It's like a mishmash. Now, all that being said, if they could fix the graphical issue, the checkerboarding, I mean, it's still a great and fun game. If you haven't played it, you haven't ever played it, you haven't played it in a while. It has the multiplayer, so you know there's not many multiplayer games like that on the Switch too.
I was very surprised that the multiplayer came over. Is it still active? Does it still have players on Xbox One and PS4?
Probably not.
That's crazy. But yeah, this game, I also noticed the graphics don't look, the actual graphics, not the performance. The graphics don't look as good as the PS4 version of the Definitive Edition. But performance-wise, with it running at 60 and in 4K, you're getting like a little give and take there.
Right.
It's just weird.
It's a weird mishmash. But I mean, to be fair, I would take the frame rate over the graphical detail.
The only thing I wish they could have brought over, and this is super nitpicky, but I love the hair physics.
You're stupid though. I mean, think about
you knew what I was talking about.
Of course. Think about, I would rather play Tomb Raider. Think about how the Switch and Switch 2 handles hair. For whatever reason, the fucking system, it's like 4K 60 hair. No. Can't do that.
It's hard going back to the little ponytail after you see the hair looking so good. And it's only because I just played it that it's in my mind.
Yeah, I haven't played that shit. I never even played the Definitive Edition. I played the original edition.
Oh, I did too. Yeah. I actually love that. That's actually like in my favorite games of all time list. The first Tomb Raider, like of the reboot. I love that game so much.
But yes, I mean, you know, it's $18 on sale right now. You get a single player campaign, you get a multiplayer campaign. You don't get that in games anymore.
No,
There's none of that, pal.
So in a sense, it's kind of definitive.
I don't know. They need a graphical update though. But it was strange how it just came out of nowhere for sure.
Yeah. But very cool. Like I was hoping this would come to Switch 1 so long ago, because a lot of people forget that this was a PS3, Xbox 360 game, and then it came out like 6 months to a year later on PS4 and Xbox One. And people also forget that the second game released on Xbox 360, Rise of the Tomb Raider, we know that could run on Switch and Switch 2. So it's like, where is that game? I'm sure they're all coming now, at least to Switch 2.
Well, yeah, I think you're gonna get. I don't think it's gonna be like that Kiwi Twitter account. I don't put too much stock into what he says. I don't think it's gonna be crazy like that, but I think you will see more random drop. You might see more random drops this year. I mean, you've got Shadows coming out the first week of December. You got Sonic Racing coming out first week of December.
Yeah. Yeah, Sonic Racing. I really want to get that, but I'm waiting for a sale. Sega games are pretty good with sales, like a year later, typically.
A year? The Sonic Racing is already on sale this
Friday. Like really good sales. Like you can get them
Red
down
Dead.
to like. Oh yeah, Red Dead News. Actually, I just because
Red Dead is that same week too.
Oh, it's the same week. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought we were going to talk about the news of that, because I can't remember if we talked about it last week.
I'm pretty sure we talked about it last week.
Oh, okay. But anyway, Red Dead 2 was on sale this week for $20, and I just said screw it. I'll buy it because apparently I've heard on good terms that Red Dead 2 is going to get a patch or like a Series X and PS5 version. So
and a Switch 2 version.
Yeah, but it'll be free if you own the game. So. Right. I figured I'd pick it up while it's only $20, and then I can get the Series X version for nothing and then replay, because I've been wanting to replay that. It's a great game.
Yeah. I it'll be interesting to see what they're able to do. And then yeah, for sure.
Now, speaking of Rockstar, this next thing on the list, good old Nate the Hate.
No, it's being taken out of context, but go ahead and say it.
I actually wasn't on the pod yesterday, but all the news is here. Nate the Hate claims, but as Sean said, maybe not, Rockstar has done tests with GTA 6 on Switch 2.
A test means nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you got to figure they're doing that kind of stuff with every game.
You know what?
Time.
You know what? They probably tested it on mobile devices too.
Yeah.
I
could see that.
Like that means nothing.
Okay, yeah. But still, like I've mentioned in the past, I feel like anything that these devs can get to run on a Xbox Series S, it could probably run on Switch too. Maybe
Do you
with
know
a few
that it runs on the
caveats.
Xbox Series S? Do we know
GTA
the
6?
Yeah. Do we know that?
It's coming to Xbox Series X and S.
Do we know that?
Dude, you really think this game is like never coming out? Like it's coming out next year in November.
Do we know that?
Let's make a $5 bet.
No, I don't deal with pennies.
No,
we don't know that, first and foremost. Second off, we don't know that it's coming out on the Xbox Series S.
It is.
I don't know that.
All right.
Nobody knows that.
What I'm mainly curious about.
When it comes out in 2027 and there's no Series S version,
there will be a Series S version, dude. If there's not, I'm gonna be pissed because my kids have Series S's in their rooms and they both love GTA. So I'm gonna be absolutely pissed.
Nope, this is parenting.
Trust me, they're not playing GTA for what you think they're playing it for. They like to explore open worlds.
That's why I play it. I could give a fuck about the.
No, I mean my kids will literally watch the train system for 3 hours straight.
It's a good train system. What the fuck?
There's a lot of things that because I've watched them play so much that I've noticed that Rockstar has like insane attention to detail in their open worlds.
For sure.
Like absolutely insane. Did you know like there's a trash truck that comes around and actually picks up the trash that people leave outside?
I've never noticed it.
And like just like porch lights will come on at different times. It's not like we're all off and then we're all on. Like they'll just pop on at random times. Like people are actually in the house just flipping them on.
Yeah, that I know.
Just cool stuff like that. Like constantly notice things. But anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, it's definitely coming to current gen.
I don't know if it's coming to Series S.
That's never happened. There's never been a game that released on Series X and not S. There have been one or maybe two games that have been different, like when Baldur's Gate 3 launched. It didn't have co-op originally.
Yeah, but Microsoft changes their mind on everything now, so they could change their mind on that. If Rockstar goes to Microsoft and says we're not doing a Series S version, do you think they're going to be like
no? Yeah.
You think they're going to be oh, you have to? No, they're going to be like, yes, sir. Anything you say, sir.
I also just feel like they could get it to run on Series X, mainly because of I think the GPU's the same.
Yeah, they could get it on the Series X. The Series S that's the problem.
No,
Pickle Rick with a $2 donation. Thank you for the support. First support of the stream. Come on, guys. Let's get some momentum going here. Got to feed Jasper Kitty. Do you think we'll see Metroid Prime 2 and 3 depending on 4 sales? I don't think that's like cause and effect. I don't think Metroid Prime 4 sales are going to impact that. I think it's bizarre that those games did not come out before 4 did, because there's really no rhyme or reason for that. But they didn't, so I don't know. I don't know what they're waiting on. Supposedly they've been done for years, according to insiders.
Sean, what if because I'm certain I'm right about this. What if I bet you $500 that GTA 6 will launch on Series S?
How much money?
500.
Okay, I'll do that.
Really?
Sure.
All right. You could just not pay me 1 month.
I know. Jonathan Boucher with a $2 donation, and I'll make you work so much that month.
Oh God.
For the $2 donation. Thank you for the support. Jasper Kitty. Okay, I'll support you. I want to see RGT plays it. Well, thank you. And then Black Metal Gamer with the $2 donation. Thank you for the support. Good momentum here, guys. We got to get some on kick now. DSP needs to be a South Park character ASAP. Yes, he does. I don't know if you saw on Twitter, Ricky Berwick made an AI video of like him in DSP wheelchair racing. It was very, very funny. And then Pat Mayus with a $2 support. Thank you for support. Have I played Delta's multiplayer? So I did the tutorial and I played a couple of rounds of it, and I was like, I don't like this. I did not like it. Like everything is going. So here's the thing. I played so much Metal Gear Solid 3 online and Metal Gear Solid 4 online. That's what I wanted. I wanted like that. You know, traditional team deathmatch. One person is Snake trying to hide the. What is this? Why I'm picking up boxes and stuff like that? Like, I couldn't get into it, dude. I could not get into it. I'm gonna go back and try it again whenever my schedule frees up, which is not anytime soon. So maybe they'll add in some more game modes and shit like that. But yeah, like I just could not. I wasn't having fun with it. Like it was just kind of there, and I was like, okay, but yeah, you know, add in some traditional modes. That's kind of my thing. We need traditional modes. You really should have just made Metal Gear Solid 3's online again and just made it better with the new engine. Like that would have been fire. DC Fat Cat with the $2 support. Why does Street Pass Me Plaza not get its flowers? Thank you for support, DC Fat Cat.
Dude, Street Pass was amazing on 3DS.
Yeah, Street Pass was interesting, but I don't know. It was kind of weird too. Because like I wasn't like going to the mall with my 3DS or something. Like I was
going to the mall. I was going everywhere with it because
you going to Hot Topic.
Because of Animal
Fucking
Crossing.
Liar.
Within the 3DS time, no, I was done with Hot Topic and during the 3DS times. That was high school. But Animal Crossing Spot Pass was so good, or Street Pass, whatever it's called, because
Spot Pass, what is wrong with you?
If you pass someone, you would then go get to visit their house and buy whatever was in their house. And it was very cool.
Now Picto Chat on the OGDS. Now that was a hood classic. I remember me and my buddy were out to eat with his family, and we were eating at this Mexican joint, and we both had our DSs and we were drawing like penises back and forth to each other and kept laughing. And his dad was mad because he couldn't. He was like, "Why are you guys laughing so much? What's so funny?"
Why was everyone's brain to go to draw penises and send them to each other?
And then like you could they had like the DS displays that had Picto Chat on them, and you could like stand kind of near it. And then when someone would come up and start messing with it, like if you were at a GameStop or something, and then someone would come up and start messing with it, and then you could start like drawing the penises and sending it to the one that was there. It was so funny.
Yeah, dude, Picto Chat, it was great. I remember there was like a party going on at my house. And think about this, I'm like 12, 13. And there was this girl that I liked there, like at the party. And I had two DSs. So I like handed her one and I ran away and I was like sending her messages trying to flirt with her. I'm so freaking stupid.
Yeah, you are.
It didn't work.
This came in.
Ooh, finally.
Can't talk about it though. It's tomorrow's video.
Are you even allowed to show it right now?
Yeah, it's out. Or yeah, reviews, embargoes. Okay. I bought this. This is not a free fucking review unit here, pal. This is a paid premium system. Yeah, I've been working on that video pretty much all day today, and I have to work on it all night after this. But
lots of capturing, I'm sure.
Yeah, I have a lot of things to say. I did a lot of tests. I tested a lot of games that a lot of other people didn't, which I mean, I guess maybe they don't. I mean, some people probably don't know the intricacies of the N64 library and with the features that this has, what games are worth testing out on. But yeah, I tested out a bunch of games that nobody really talked about and found some pretty surprising results. So I'll talk more about it tomorrow. So make sure you check that out. And then you could always watch Game Sack's video in the meantime. People were very upset that I was in that video. because
So that's the video you were in.
yeah, I was in Game Sacks.
You never linked me. Now I got to figure out who that is.
DC Fat Cat, Sunday, Fuck Boy Wave is doing a teardown of it. I have to make a new one, Pickle Rick. I'll do that tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, Sean, where is the Q&A video? When's the last time we did one of those?
It's been a minute. I'm just gonna redo it. I've been busy. I'm a busy person. There's a lot of
we don't
shit
ever
going on.
We don't get that many questions, so we need to let them stack,
I'll,
to be honest.
I'll make a new post and then we'll take it from there.
Someone asked some like off the wall shit that we can do in one of those videos, only for the exclusive members to make it more fun.
No,
that's more fun.
Unless it's Brett doing
it's like
it.
It's stuff that like.
So Brett
a lot of the questions we get are
Brett
like stuff we answer right here on the show all the time. I'm saying like think of something unique, more entertaining.
Brett wants you to ask him to shave his head or something, so be sure to ask that. And
I'm talking like maybe like listicles or
what is a listicle?
You know, like best Nintendo DS games or something, like top 5 or something, stuff like that. Like stuff that's more evergreen.
It a listicle?
That's what they're called, dude. That's what the kids call them.
Christian, that's the whole point of being a member. Is the incentive for the extra stuff. What else you got on your docket here, pal?
I just realized what you were responding to. The Game Awards nominees. Do you give a shit?
Yeah, not really. I didn't watch it. And
dude,
I didn't make a video on it. Hold on. I gotta pee, so entertain for a minute.
All right. There's a big so my friend and my other friend, they're both playing Silent Hill F, and they feel that Silent Hill F got snubbed for Game of the Year. And honestly, even podcasts I've listened to, a lot of people love that game. And my friends were saying that they don't think that what's that RPG series? Kingdom Come, that the new game in that series should not have been nominated, and it should have been Silent Hill F. Todd B, still not used to your new name. How was your run of Dispatch? I'm not far in Dispatch. I only beat the first episode, so I'm ready to play it, and I love the first episode. But I very randomly got addicted to Spider-Man Miles Morales, and it's because around Christmas time, I like playing holiday games, and if you remember, Miles Morales is totally a Christmas game. So I'm trying to get into the holiday spirit. I am 2 or 3 trophies away from the platinum, I think. I'm platinuming it. I platinumed it on PS5, and I never did the PS4 version. So I'm technically playing the PS4 version on PS5. I'm platinuming that now, and I'm loving it. Now, Lydia said, we all know RGT had to run to take a quick wiener pic for some lady.
No, I legit had it. I was fucking dying of urination. Craziness with the $2 donation. Thank you for support. RGT, you're the only YouTuber I'm subscribed to. Well, thank you.
Damn.
You obviously don't have great taste in content, but I appreciate me being the only one. All right, what were you saying?
I was talking about Spider-Man Miles Morales. I'm two or three trophies away from the platinum.
Why are we?
I brought it up. I brought it up because he asked how my run through Dispatch was, and I said I stopped playing it for now so I could platinum this game.
Dispatch. I'm not playing it. Too many people are. It's one of those games where it's like everyone is talking about it, and I'm just like, no.
Yeah, I love the first episode. Not gonna lie, the story is very intriguing, and it's very Invincible coded. I don't know if you've watched that show. You don't watch anything new.
What? Invincible? I don't know what that is.
It's a comic that has an animated show now.
I don't do comics.
I think they're doing a live action version sooner or later, but regardless, you're not going to watch any of it.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not doing any of that. I have no time. You know how busy I am for like the next 2 weeks? It's insane. Every fucking day. Something else.
I can't talk. Ambiguous Gender 7616 says, "Oh, by the way, did you stop running the Destructoid YouTube? How did you come to start?" So yeah, I'm not uploading videos there right now just because there's other parts of the company that need my attention, and that's the only reason. Maybe one day I'll do it again, but as of right now, my attention is elsewhere where there's making more money for the company that I work for. But I do miss making old videos, like traditional videos.
DC Fat Cat with $2 donation. Sean is the James Pumphrey of video game YouTube. Well, thank you. I am a fan of him. I am subscribed to his Speed channel as well. I can see you, Jazzman. Am I gonna check out WWE 2K Mobile? Nah, I don't do mobile games unless someone's like, "Hey, here's a large amount of money. Play this mobile game." It's not a shill. It is simply showing a game for a company.
You're just it's just like an ad, like TV has.
It's not a review. If you position it as a review, then yes, you're an idiot.
And a lot of people do that, which is why it's annoying.
They're idiots.
Yeah.
Black Metal Gamer with a $2 donation. Thank you for the support. Don't know about you, but I have cape slop fatigue. Oh, you mean like superheroes? Yeah. I mean,
I don't.
No, because Wolverine looks fucking fire.
I'm wearing a Galactus shirt right now. You think I'm tired of superheroes?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, come on.
No, Raid Shadow. I'll never work with Raid Shadow Legends. And I'll tell you why.
I did.
OJ, Player Essence, did Raid Shadow Legends, and then they hit me up. And I asked him, this was years ago. I asked him how much they paid him, and he told me. And I was basing it on our channel sizes. And I was like, okay, well, I should at least get what you're getting plus a little more. And so I came back and told them what I wanted. And they were like, no, here's what we'll offer you. And I was like, get the fuck out of here.
How much was it? You like what you say?
No. What are you, fucking stupid?
Well, I'll say it. I'll say mine. Nintendo enthusiast.
No, not.
Mine.
Don't talk money.
Nintendo enthusiast. Like, that's old. Nah, I guess we'll talk about it off here.
Jesus Christ.
Danielle
with the $4.99.
They paid well for that small channel, just saying.
Thank you for the support. But yeah, so either OJ was lying to me about how much he got, and then I looked like an asshole, but I wasn't going to do it anyways. Because, like, if a company reaches out to me and I'm not interested, I'll tell them some ridiculous number. And if they say yes, then it's like, well, okay, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Petro, member for 39 months. Hey guys, what are your Metroid Prime 4 sales predictions? Over 3 million finally. I think it does 3 million a year because it has a Switch 2 and a Switch 1 version.
Yeah, like, oh, hang on, be right back.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll answer this. Yeah, I think it goes over 3 mil. I can see like 3.5 in a first year. I think it could do that because you have two different player bases. Switch 2 people are hungry for Switch 2 games. There's a Switch 2 version, and people on the Switch 1 are looking for something new. So I think 3.5. I think 3.5 is reasonable. The fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah. So in yesterday's video where I did the Black Friday sales, John watched it and he was like, "Were you supposed to have an ad in there?" And I was like, "Yeah, I took it off. Why?" And he was like, "Well, you definitely like segued into saying that you had an ad, and then you definitely didn't have an ad. You just went straight into the video." And that was because I had an ad that was approved. I really need to write all this shit down. And I thought that it was between a certain time frame. So in that video, I just threw the ad in there and then I segued into it. And then as I was about to render the video, I was like, oh, wait, let me double check that date. And I looked again and it was the wrong date. And I was like, well, was like, well, let me just cut out the ad segment, but I forgot to cut out that portion of it. So, I mean, you know what? It gets people talking at the end of the day. They're going to be confused. Like, was there supposed to be an ad? And it's like, maybe.
Yeah, I think Metroid Prime 4, like you were saying, sells 3 million because of the fact that there's not many games that utilize the Switch 2 power right now. And while that is technically a Switch 1 game, it does have Switch 2 exclusive things like 4K, 60, 4K, or 60, or no, 1440p, 120 frames, stuff like that, right?
Yeah, 1440p, 120 frames. You know that Tomb Raider has mouse controls in it, by the way?
Does it? I didn't know
Yes.
that. Damn. That's awesome. I mean, it's really, I've tried, like, I check for most games I buy, and every time I check, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's cool. And then I never mess with it ever again. Like, I just don't want to play games that way. But I'm sure there will be, like, I feel like the next Animal Crossing will be perfect for mouse controls when you're, like, decorating shit and all that. Designing stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
But I can't think of many other like Nintendo first party games unless they do something brand new. I mean, Splatoon would probably be decent with mouse controls. A new Splatoon.
Whatever happened to that Splatoon Raiders game?
Oh yeah, they did announce that. Oh, the Medallion just informed me. I didn't realize that you can do that for the Animal Crossing DLC coming up. You can use mouse. I missed that.
Why is my fucking mom calling me? Hold on.
All right. Anyway, back to Spider-Man Miles Morales. I'm an idiot. Well, I'm not really an idiot. When the PS5 came out, I was like, I'll play the PS5 version because it's a brand new console. I'm obviously going to play that. But had I just played the PS4 version, I could have transferred over that platinum trophy and got 2 platinums in one playthrough. Now I have to play the game again and get the platinum for the second time. Anyway, Sean, back to you. No, he's still on the phone. Sakurai the Man, says Lenny. Yeah, Sakurai is awesome. I really hope there's a new Smash in the works, but I feel like all his attention has
He's been
on
busy
Kirby.
with Kirby, making.
I don't like that.
Turning
man.
Kirby into Smash Brothers.
But at the same time, I feel like Smash Ultimate is like the perfect game. Just port that and add more characters. That's all I need. Sorry, be right back.
So he's right back. Let me scroll up some comments here. Okay, Bry Vegas. If you knew the amount of work he did, or should I say lack thereof for me, then you would understand it. You would understand it. I play PlayStation. It's just there's nothing I want to play right now.
Hang on, Sean. What did somebody say about my work and all that?
Somebody said, "Can we talk about how Brett only makes $500 a month?"
How did they know that?
You probably said it.
I don't think I did. But that is good. But I will say that every time it's one of my videos that I edit of Sean's, it gets comments like, why is this so much better than Sean's usual videos?
Well, yeah, because it is. But I mean,
no, it's not many though. It's not many at all. So it's definitely worth $500 to work for Sean. I promise you.
And to Ish, we do have a comment for my friend Ish, who accused the Knicks of cheating on the beating the Dallas Mavericks. Here is the official report from the last 2 minutes, the NBA refs. Williams illegally hooks Shamet on this drive. Thus, it was the correct call. Suck my ass. You're fine, dude. I want Sakurai to make Punch-Out with Nintendo characters. That would be fun. I mean, just a new Punch-Out in general would be fun. Thank you for support.
That cracks me up every time, and I don't even know the context. Like, I've never watched this guy.
I think it was actually last night because I was booting up my at like 11:30 I booted up my ROG Ally and there was a big Armory crate update.
I don't think that's the same update though. I've been waiting for this update all day, and I still don't know where it's at or what's happening.
Well, he says it's up. Go grab it right now.
Do you have to be like an Xbox insider? Because I'm that on console, but I'm not that on PC.
Oh, here we go. Why aren't you an Xbox insider?
On console, I am, but not on PC. And I tried
not?
looking up where to go and how to do it, but I couldn't find it.
I feel like this shit should just work. You know, it should just happen, and it would be ready to go.
Yeah, like I've been checking my ROG all day because I'm really looking forward to that update, and it's not here yet.
Yeah, 512 would be good. You'll have plenty. I mean, you could fit all that shit on the internal memory, I believe. Let me math real quick. 70-ish. Tony Hawk wasn't that big. Kirby isn't that big. Kirby's what? 20-ish? I want to say Tony Hawk's 30-ish. Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, what else is on this list?
I don't know. You tell me.
We actually never really talked about the Game Award nominees. Do you want to talk about that or no?
I mean, just do Game of the Year. Sean G gifted a membership. Thank you for the support. If you got a you are the winner of that membership, be sure to thank Sean G. Just open up Xbox. Just open up your Xbox, update Microsoft Store, make sure that it tells you to go to settings, change to Xbox, and restart your machine. That's mostly it.
Okay. Hang on, let me screenshot that. Yeah, I'll do that right after this. But yeah, Game of the Year nominees for Jeff Keighley's show. Not that his show is the end-all, be-all, like everybody acts like it is. It's just one of many outlets that do Game of the Year. But anyway, we got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
That's not
Hollow Knight Silksong.
That's not winning.
Hades 2.
That's not winning.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
That's not winning.
Death Stranding 2 On the Beach.
That might.
Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
That might.
That's winning.
I think it goes down to those two.
I think Clair Obscur is going to win it. But
you think that game's a little too much? Motherfuckers acting like, oh, it's completely changed the RPG genre. But it seems like a lot of people
are too much. But I also think it's a really fucking good game, so it's hard to not.
I kind of feel like a lot of the people that are talking about it maybe haven't played an RPG in a while, or they've only played like modern RPGs. So that's kind of
it. Literally is just an active turn-based game. Like people act like that wasn't a thing. Like have they ever played Paper Mario? Like
right.
Like I don't understand. Like we've had these types of games. Even Sea of Stars, it was like a beautiful indie, like 16-bit game. Like that did similar things. And
yeah, but that had Gerard the Completionist in it. Superman, oh man, remember 4 months. TGA is the only legit show because it has celebrities. I think that makes it less legit.
Yeah,
I probably won't watch it this year. Like you really don't have to. You just look on social media for the clips of the new announcements. That's all I care about.
You just turn on notifications for Wario 64 and you'll get everything.
Oh no, I don't turn on notifications for anyone on
I'm saying for that show specifically, turn them on and you will know everything instantly that's gotten announced.
I can just look. It's easy. You just look, you scroll
He's
through
quick.
the feed.
He's very quick.
Yeah, because he makes fucking millions on Twitter doing that shit.
Do you think he makes millions?
Yes. I think he makes it. I think he's made $1 million in a year because of Twitter.
I was thinking about this.
Twitter has changed the payout system, but I think for a year he definitely, especially when it first started, probably that first year that there was monetization.
Wait, so you're saying only Twitter specifically paid him $1 million at some point?
What else would pay him?
His affiliate links that he posts every time.
Oh yeah. That too. Because
that's where I thought most of the money would come from, the affiliate stuff.
Oh, all right. My mom didn't mean to call. She called me and I couldn't hear anything. It's all just it's a big circle jerk. Like, just fucking like, I don't get like yes, I've talked about people before, but it's because because people bother me about it and I genuinely like don't like them or the situation. But it's a very one and done thing. Like, I'm not gonna harp on it and make it like my whole identity. Like, I think that kind of shit is just weird, dude. Like, say your piece and move on, you know?
Or don't say anything at all and move on.
It depends on the person, though. It depends on, like Adam Sessler. I enjoyed that. That was fun for me. That was a good time.
Wait, what happened with there? I don't remember.
When he was all being stupid on Twitter one day, and him and I went back and forth, and
I forgot about that.
Yeah, like, it didn't go very well for him.
Dude,
he pulls the old "I hate gamers" and stuff, and it's like, bro,
yeah, I remember that.
Gamers gave you your life. Like, just shut the fuck up, Just like,
man, I looked up to him so much as a kid, and I met him, and he was cool in real life. But yes, I remember those tweets and being like, "What the hell is up with this guy?"
He was probably fucked up or something, and just going on a tirade. But like, if it's a person that, and like, that's why, like, I even talked about the Gerard thing once because a lot of people were asking me because we're in similar circles, but it wasn't like anything beyond that. It's like one and done. You say your piece and you move on, but I don't know. It's just
Stefan Payne says, "Are people still crashing out about Ghost of Yotei? Is it Yotei or Yotai? I always forget."
Yeah, it's whatever.
Doing well recently.
Yeah,
because remember there was the whole like Hogwarts Legacy thing where we're not gonna buy this. We're gonna stand our ground. It's not gonna do well. And
Hogwarts did ridiculously well. I mean, it's the same thing with Pokemon. People do it with Pokemon. But yeah,
I mean, honestly, Yotei or Yotai, whatever it is, Yotei apparently by Hairline.
I think the weird argument that I've seen people say is, "Oh, well, it's a sequel; it should do better." And it's like, do we not just remember Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? Because Tears of the Kingdom didn't do the same numbers as Breath of the Wild.
Do you think that if Tears of the Kingdom would have been a Switch 2 launch game, but also simultaneously launched on Switch 1, that it would have done as good as Breath of the Wild? I think it could have.
Pack-in, Gabe.
You think it would have been a pack-in game?
If it was a pack-in game, then yes, I think. Well, I don't know, because you have people that just don't like Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom does not do anything to differentiate from that.
So you think a large percentage of the people that bought Breath of the Wild were going and expecting more of a traditional Zelda, and they didn't like what was offered?
That's not the case at all. I think people bought it out of curiosity. People bought it because it was the game for the Switch for a good while. And people may have bought it and just didn't like it. It didn't have to do with being different. It's just they didn't like what it was. And that game did cost $70 comparative to Breath of the Wild at $60.
It's true.
I mean, it's not a sequel like Street Fighter 1 to Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat 1 to Mortal Kombat 2, where it's taking the core game, expanding upon it tremendously, and making an overall better game. You could argue that Tears of the Kingdom is a better game, and I wouldn't disagree with you. I probably do think it is better in some regards, but it's not a leap like that.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I feel like they just shouldn't have used the same map again. That was the biggest thing for me.
But they did.
They should have just made a whole new area. Like, go back to another region. Like, what was the region from Majora's Mask called again?
Fuck Majora's Mask.
What was that region called?
Ass region.
Something that rhymes with
worst mainline Zelda game.
Shineria, Faleria. It's something.
Venereal. But yeah, it's when I see a sequel, I don't necessarily expect it to do better because there are lots of
Termina. I was close. I was getting there. I said Faleria or Shaleria. It was Termina.
It's just some sequels just don't hit as hard, and if you didn't like the first game and it's pretty similar to the sequel, then you know.
Yeah, like what's weird about Tears of the Kingdom is I really loved it while I was like I didn't well I get not love, but like I really liked it while I was playing it. But then the further I got away, I was thinking if I was to ever replay Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, I feel like Breath of the Wild is just like the much better game.
Really,
like overall.
You don't like the constructs and stuff you could and the physics you could do in this?
I didn't love like building stuff with all that. Like and like the puzzles inside of the shrines or whatever they're called, like you had to build stuff, and I didn't like it was cool while I was playing it, but again, when I look back and think about do I want to build stuff or do I want to solve puzzles? I would play Breath of the Wild over Tears of the Kingdom any day.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Breath of the Wild was such a special game. It's crazy that the first time I played it, I wasn't feeling it because now it's like one of my favorite games ever, which is hilarious.
Well, that's life has a funny way. Life finds a way.
Yeah.
All right, folks. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up and move it over to the after show. Thank you to everyone for coming and hanging out on this random time frame. Shout out to Delco Dudley, Brandon, Fairbanks, Pickle Rick, Jonathan, Black Metal Gamer, Pat, DC Fat Cat, Craziness, Danielle, Chris, Sean G, and Superman Oh Man. The post or the link for the after show is in the post section. Make sure you check out today's video if you haven't yet for my in-depth thoughts about Kirby, and check out tomorrow where I go balls deep into the analog 3-dimensional. I did forget to mention it has a rubber bottom. I like the rubber bottom. I didn't mention that in the video. Maybe I can add it.
One more thing before we go, because I hate missing questions. Stefan said, did I get the Majora's Mask sweater? No, I didn't, but I just looked it up and now I want it because I didn't know that was a thing. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.